am Mahi Dubey and I'm in class 10th from St. Mary's Higher Secondary School, Mahu. So today I'm going to explain you class 10's DP chapter number 1, power sharing. So let's start. What is power sharing? Like if we see in our day-to-day lives, like in our school only, the principal is the head of the school and under the principal the class teachers are working. So there the principal is sharing its power with the teachers and then the teachers are sharing their power with the students. So this sharing of power is called power sharing. So here we are going to discuss two examples. First is Belgium and second is Sri Lanka. So let's start with Belgium. Belgium is a country in Europe and it is bordered with Netherlands, France and Germany. It's a very small country, so its population is just about 1 crore. But the composition of population is complex. Like there, 59% of the people live in Flemish region and speaks Dutch language, and 40% of the people live in Wallonia region and speaks French language. And the remaining 1% of the people speaks German language. So the majorities of the Dutch-speaking people and the minorities of the French-speaking people. But the minority French-speaking people are rich and powerful. But as the majorities of the Dutch-speaking people, so they wanted to make Dutch as an official language. But the French and the German communities were not in favor of making Dutch as an official language. So this led to the tension between the Dutch and the French-speaking communities. So according to you, what would be the decision of Belgium? Will it accept the method of power sharing or not? We are going to discuss this later. So now let's see second example, Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is our neighboring country and it is an island nation. And it's also very small, so its population is just about 2 crores. But it has a diverse population. So basically there are two social groups. First are the Sinhala speakers, about 74%, and second are the Tamil speakers, about 18%. And then they are further categorized in two groups. 13% are the Sri Lankan Tamils, means native Tamils, and the rest 5% are those whose forefathers came from India as plantation workers. And there most of the Sinhala speakers were Buddhist, means they follow Buddhism. And the Sri Lankan Tamils were concentrated in the northeastern part of the country. If we talk about Christianity, there means 7% of the people were Christians in both the Sinhala and the Tamil communities. Don't you think that both the situations are quite similar? Like if we compare both the situations, then in Belgium, the Dutch-speaking people could take the advantage of the majority and can force the French and the German-speaking people to make Dutch as an official language. But then this may lead to the conflicts. And if the conflicts would be wild, then it would be like a situation that they have to partitionate the country. Right? So I would like to end my video here. And in the next video, we are going to discuss the further chapter. So thank you, stay safe and stay at home.